My wife and I owned a cottage on Cape Cod for almost 3 decades. I hadn't set foot in it for 26 years. She drove out there 4 times a year, like clockwork, without fail. When she passed away last winter, my own son looked me in the eye and said, "Dad, just dump that worthless shack already." So I decided to see it one last time before I signed it away. The moment I pushed open that rusted iron gate, I stopped breathing. What I found inside that house didn't just surprise
Me.
It rewrote everything I thought I knew about my marriage. Stay with me tonight. This one gets heavy. And if you're watching, drop the city you're tuning in from. It means more than you know. My name is Walter. I'm 74 years old, and 7 months ago, I buried the only woman who ever truly saw me. Eleanor was my wife for 41 years. Now I sit alone in a brownstone on Beacon Hill while my own children treat me like a task on their weekly calendar. If you've ever felt invisible, in your own family and like an item on someone's to-do list instead of a person, I want you to know I see you. Because what I'm about to tell you took me 74 years to understand. The phone rang at 7:32 on a Tuesday morning, same as it had for 6 weeks straight. "Pop, we need to circle back on the Cape Cod situation." That was Bradley, my oldest. Flat, corporate. The voice he used on clients he thought were wasting his time. "You're hemorrhaging cash on that dump." I gripped the mug Eleanor gave me our last Christmas together, the one with our wedding photo baked into the ceramic. "It's not hemorrhaging, Bradley. Your mother adored that place. Mom's been gone over half a year, Pop. Caroline and I think it's time you started acting like a responsible adult about your assets." Caroline, my daughter, had grown just as cold as her brother. Every other day, the same lecture about budgeting, as if I were a senile old man who couldn't work a microwave. "Taxes alone are $5,200 a year," Bradley pressed. "Add insurance, heating, the seawall. You're bleeding 17 grand annually on a property you haven't laid eyes on since Reagan was president. Haven't laid eyes on." That part stung, because it was true. Eleanor had gone out there 4 times a year without skipping once. Spring, summer, October, and 1 trip every February she called her quiet weeks. She always invited me. I always had a reason not to go. Work. The country. Club. A cardiology appointment I could have easily moved.